I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How is your day going so far?
So far, so good.
Great. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
So today we have a very interesting topic, the people of the Arctic. Look at the picture below. How convenient do you think it will be to live there?
It's inconvenient because we need to do a lot of hunting and there aren't any convenience stores. It's very cold living there.
Yes, it is very cold. Would you consider living there?
No, and it's even hard finding water. It's not easy. Using ice to boil water is not easy. We need to use something like matches. Use a match to light some fire and then boil them and let them turn into water.
Yes, it would be very inconvenient to live in so much snow. Yes, you would have to shovel snow to clear a path. And also, it would be difficult to stay warm. You got it.
If I didn't...
But it is very...
Teacher, if I didn't shove those snow out of my way, I will go 1, 2, snip.
Yes.
I want to snip and I will go snip. It's so slippery.
Yes, it would be very icy and slippery if we lived here. Some vocabulary that we will use during today's lesson include the following. Will you repeat the words after me?
Can I read them all?
Venture.
Venture.
Yes, please, go ahead.
To go somewhere that could be dangerous. Indigenous.
Yes, and where? Okay.
Indigenous people or things have always been in the place where they are, rather than being brought there from somewhere else. Revere, to respect and admire someone or something very much. Can you give me a pen, please? I need to write something.
Great. Yes, of course. You got it.
Oops! Something's wrong with my words.
Oh no.
Okay, for venture. Now the next one for indigenous.
You got it.
Oops, sorry. I'll write it here.
Oh no issue.
Wait for me.
Yes.
And the last one, river. Everyone. Reverse. Whoops. Something fell onto my keyboard. my English. Done.
Yes, great job. Wonderful sentences, Janie. Very good, yes. Great job. Yes. So venture is also related to the word adventure.
To go on.
Yes.
To go out
the
alone.
word of adventure. To have an adventure is similar to venture. Yes, great job. To go somewhere exciting and have an adventure is similar to venturing. Yes, so in today's class, we are going to venture up to the far northern icy region of the Arctic Circle.
Excuse me, teacher,
Yes.
can I read?
Oh, please, go ahead, yes.
Okay. In today's class, we are going to venture up to the far northern icy regions of the Arctic Circle. We are going to explore the cultures of the people that call these frozen lands their home. The Inuits are an indigenous people group who live in certain parts of the Arctic Circle. They are well revered for their abilities to survive the extreme cold environment of the North Pole. These people have a long-established history of being accomplished hunters and trappers. What does trapper mean?
Yeah,
What does it mean?
so they trap, they not only hunt, but they set traps to catch their food or to catch animals like rabbit traps or fox traps. They are similar to boxes with a trap door so that when the animals enter, the door is closed to trap them, to capture the animals.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay, and why do you think it's important that the people of the North Pole are accomplished hunters and trappers?
They hunt for food in the Arctic because when they are hungry, they don't have brought any food with them. They can only hunt for food.
Yes, that is how they get their food. Yes, exactly. And so what does it mean that the Inuits are indigenous to parts of the Arctic Circle?
They live in cold areas.
Yes, they live there and their ancestors have lived there for many generations. They are originally from there. Yes, generations and generations of their people were born and raised in the Arctic. Will you read about shelters?
Yes, the Arctic environment is known for its icy temperatures, snow, and ice. The Inuit people have perfected various ways of keeping warm in these conditions.
Yes, so they had to learn to live in those icy conditions, so they have come up with ways to build shelters.
Inuits are
Will you
famous.
continue reading?
Okay. Inuits are famous for their shelters made out of snow. Igloos or snow huts are structures made out of whalebone and compacted snow. The inside of the igloo remains warm because the snow acts as an insulator to the outside temperature. The outside temperature.
Yes, and do you know what an insulator or insulation means?
Does it mean that it is not natural?
So it works to keep the inside warm. So insulation helps to keep the heat inside.
Like a fire.
Yes, so if they have a fire, instead of the heat escaping through the structure, the insulation or the compacted snow and whalebones help to keep it warm inside so that the heat does not escape. Yes, like the heat from a fireplace. Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to write something again. Okay.
Okay.
The igloo is a very unique architectural structure. Briefly describe some of the unique architectural styles found in your culture. Three. Oops, sorry, I made something wrong. Okay, done.
And in what area do they have huts made with wood and sand?
Outside?
Yes, outside. Okay. And huts with 3 doors. Why are there 3 doors?
Maybe it's like some secret. Maybe it has something special. Teacher, do you know what? We chose the middle door. The second door can let us inside to explore. It's the only one that is okay to enter, and the other 2 are forbidden. There are some rules, like those 3 doors have rules, such as some doors are forbidden, while some doors are okay to enter.
I see. That is so interesting. So with the wood and sand, do these structures provide insulation?
Yes, the wood is some number. This one, Lumber. It is 1.
Yes. Yes, great job. And hunting and fishing. Will you read this section?
Okay. Large areas of the Arctic Circle are covered in permanent permafrost. This makes it impossible to grow crops. The Inuit people rely primarily on the hunting and fishing for sustenance. The Inuits hunt both land and marine animals.
So, Jamie, what is the difference between land animals and marine animals?
I know. Land animals move while marine animals swim. Land means on the ground, while marine means in the sea.
Yes. And why is it important that the Inuits hunt and fish? What does the permafrost mean for their culture?
Well, it makes it impossible to grow crops, so they can only rely on hunting and fishing for sustenance.
Yes. And what kinds of animals do you think that they hunt on land and in the sea?
Okay, I'll type it
Or
now.
in the water?
Okay. Rabbits.
Yes, rabbits.
Foxes.
Yes.
Fish. Whales. Seals.
And seals, yes. And in what other ways do you think the Inuits use these animals other than for food?
For clothes, well, they use those animals' oil in their bodies, animal oil. They also have fat in their bodies.
Yes, for clothes, for warmth, and also maybe the oil to light lamps. Yes, the oil for lamps.
Oil lamps?
So they are skilled. Yes, oil lamps. Yes, seas, walruses, whales, you got it. And they use the meat also to feed their dogs. Yes, also for their dogs.
Dog feed.
Yes, for dog food. We also have caribou. Do you know what caribou are?
They're like, they are like deer.
Yes, very similar to deer. This is a picture of a caribou.
Oh, it's
Yes,
a caribou. It looks so
exactly.
cute.
Yes, great job.
It's like a deer.
And so, yes, exactly. And so in the summers, instead of using the meats that they normally find during the winter, they use fishing and hunting caribou to survive. They also can hunt seal and walrus in the summertime. Caribou were mostly hunted in the summer for their meat and their skins. Yes. Would you like to read the first question?
Okay, we have seen that Inuits have a strong hunting tradition. What traditions are evident in your culture? Go around the class and discuss some of your traditions. Here are some topics you might want to include in your discussion. What happens in this tradition? So my tradition is called the Lunar Calendar. Lunar Calendar. This one?
Calendar. Yes, just the E. Oh no, I think that is calendar. So it's actually calendar. Just an E and then an A. Just these two are switched.
Wait for me. I'll change it right. I'll change it right now. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Great. No problem.
Okay.
There we go. Yes. So what happens during the lunar calendar?
Seasons appear, and this calendar tells us which day can we use some harvest. No, sorry. Which day is harvest day? Which day is cold? Which day is hot? And which day can we make our crops?
I see, so it helps you anticipate.
Anticipate?
Helps you anticipate the weather.
What does it mean?
It means so that you can use an educated guess so that you know what the weather will be like.
It's like
So to anticipate,
no seasons are like TV weatherman.
exactly, they are expectations or predictions so that you will know how it will be. It sets your expectations or what you can expect, and it allows for predictions of the weather.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll do
great
the next
job.
one. Farmers. Next one. Okay.
Yes. So farmers are involved in the tradition. And how are farmers involved?
They harvest those crops. And they even planted those crops. They put some seeds in the water, and then the seed grows up and grows higher and turns into a crop.
Yes, so they are able to know when the best days are for planting and for harvesting. Great job, Jamie. And transportation. Will you read the section on transportation?
Okay, transportation can be problematic due to the icy nature. The icy nature of the environment. Some of the traditional methods of transportation include travel by dog sled, and kayaks. The Inuits are ingenious at using natural materials. They constructed sleds from animal bones and fur. These sleds are pulled by teams of dogs. However, in today's society, snowmobiles have replaced most dog sleds. So those dogs are huskies.
Yes, they traditionally use huskies. And why do they use huskies?
For hunting and races.
Yes.
Those huskies look like wolves.
Yes, they do. They are very hardy and strong.
What does
Very
hearty
hardy and strong.
mean? What does hearty
It
mean?
means they are healthy and they can live in that environment because of their thick fur. Yes. And why do you think that snowmobiles have replaced the dog sleds?
We don't use dogs anymore, so we can use snowmobiles. Snowmobiles are much easier, and we don't need a lot of strength to pull those dogs.
Yes, they require less care. You don't have to feed them and take care of them. They are faster and reliable. So, will you read the report section?
Okay. Pretend that you are a reporter for a TV show. You have just spent a few weeks with the Inuit people, and now you are going to report back on your experience. Remember, your viewers have never encountered the Inuit lifestyle before, so be as descriptive as possible. Describe the Inuit lifestyle to the viewers.
So, will you give a report on the Inuits?
Okay. Can I write inconvenient? Oh, sorry. Can I write something that I think is my opinion, teacher?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So it is inconvenient. So it is IN and not UN. Yes, you.
Okay. Inconvenient.
You got it.
Inconvenient.
Yes.
It's difficult to find water and food.
Yes, that is true. And how do they manage to live in the snow?
They use animal oil and fat. Fat. And for me, fat and oil from animals to make clothes.
Yes. And how do they get around? How do they move around?
They use dog sleds.
Yes, great job, great report, Janie. So living with the Inuits is inconvenient. It's difficult for them to find food and water. They use fat and oil from animals to make clothes, and they use dog sleds. Great reports. Do you think that, yes, great job. Would you like to live in the Arctic?
No, it is too cold there.
Yes, it is very cold. Great job, Jamie. wonderful word. Yes. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.